Hey everyone! So I got an ask about knitting, which I've been doing all day. When I have time, it's something I really like to do. So I thought I would share with you how I do it. So you need a knitting needle. You can get it at the craft store for relatively cheap, and a knitting loom, which come in various sizes. I don't know what the exact diameter of this is. It's just the second to smallest one. I bought it at the store. But today I'm going to show you how to start a cowl or a scarf using my little knitting loom. So, again, need the loom, knitting needle with the hook. The hook is important. And, of course, yarn, which I got on sale for $4. Awesome. You can make quite a lot with one bunch of yarn in comparison to how much you would pay for, a new scarf or hat or whatever. So, on your knitting loom, there is a peg coming out of the side instead of out of the top. What you want to do to start your knit is knot your yarn on that. And that will, keep it secure and keep it from unraveling. It has something that it's secured to. Ta-da! It doesn't have to be tight. I mean, you're going to take it out later, just one little knot. And then you're going to take your yarn and starting at the peg to the right of that knot sticking out. I would do it that way at least. I guess I'm right-handed when it comes to knitting. You are going to take the yarn and loop it behind the peg, and around. And you're going to do this all the way around your loom. So I'm doing it. At first I was really slow at this when I first got my knitting loom, and it just, you speed up with time. And I would recommend getting a stretchy yarn, because with a knitting loom, you're going to be pulling the fabric up and over on these pegs. You can do it with a non-stretchy fabric. If you loop too tightly, like if you make them real tight, you can get stuck and you can break the yarn, and that fucking sucks, because then you have to start over. So, as you can see, I've looped these all the way around. The next, I unraveled one. The next step is to push all of these down to the bottom of the pegs. You with me? Are you doing this with me? Are you following along? If you have a knitting loom with you, push them all down using your fingers. If you want, you can use your, this thing if you're smushing them in between the pegs, which sometimes I am, but I do it out of laziness. Okay. And once you have them all pushed down to the bottom like this, you are going to do the exact same thing again, loop behind, and go all the way around again. Because we need 2 rows, because we need 2 of them to be knitted together. And essentially how you make a cowl is you start like this and you just keep going until it's as long as you want. And, well, for a scarf, you keep going until it's as long as you want, and then you just finish it. You complete a row and then you just stop, like you cut the yarn off. And if you want to make a cowl, all you do is just sew the ends together, infinity scarf. So now that I have 2 rows like this, what you're going to do is you take the bottom one and you pull it up over the top one. So see, I pulled that one up, and we have a knit started. You can't tell because it's real small in there. But you go all the way around and you just lift up that bottom one over the top. Ooh, this isn't a very stretchy fabric, so it might take me a bit longer. Also, if it's a stretchy fabric, you can knit faster. It's just easier. But I'm going all the way around, and so I would just keep doing this. And every time you go all the way around, and they're knitted together, you just push down that row you finish and loop again and start over. And so you can see I have a knit started. I'm making a beanie over here. I'm also making a scarf. I'm just sort of all over the place. But it just kind of starts happening that way. And then I'll put up a tutorial for how to finish one up once I get close to finishing something and can actually show you. But knitting is great. It's not that expensive, and you create things that you can keep or give to the people you love. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me something in my inbox, and happy knitting! Thanks for watching.